Okay, so conditional probability is the probability of an event occurring given a preceding event has occurred. Okay, yeah, so the probability of event A given event B is written like that with that bar between them, A given B, and that's the formula. Remember, probability of B cannot be 0 because that would be dividing by 0, which is a no-no in math, right? All right, so let's start easy. Danette tosses 2 coins. What is the probability she has tossed 2 heads given she tossed at least 1? So we have two coin tosses. What's the probability of 2 heads given that 1 has been tossed already? So I might write it like that. Okay, so the top has to be probability of A and B, right? What's the probability of a head-to-head? Probabilities between 0 and 1. Yeah, 1/2 and 1/2. What's the probability of event B happening? Is it?
Yeah. So would it be 3/4? It would be 3 2 times like 2 sides. So and one has already been tossed.
There are 4 possible outcomes in 2 tosses, right? Head, tail, head, tail. If one of them's a head already, that's 2 of your choices done. The next one has 1 more out of 2 ready. So it's actually 3 out of 4. Okay. Yeah, you got to think probability is total possibilities on the bottom. So 4 of them, because you can do head, tail, head, tail. Okay. You know the first one was heads. That's 2 out of 2, or 2 out of the 4, right? Taken. And you have 1 more that could be heads or tails, so 3 of them. So we got 1/4 times 4/3, which is 1/3. Fraction division. Okay. Ready? Okay. Let's say you have a family with 3 kids. What's the probability of 2 of those 3 being boys if number 2 is a boy? Huh? You're welcome. Although I'm sure I'll feel sorry for that kid. I'm just kidding. Just spit it on Taylor. Okay. All right. What are our possible outcomes? We could have 3 boys, right? We could have 2 boys and a girl. We can have this order. So basically, we're writing out how many total possible combinations there are for that family, right? But we're talking about total possible for any, it's not conditional on 2 boys, right? Because we have to know the total number of possible families. We'll figure out 2 boys here in a sec. You could probably do this with, did I cover them all? Yeah, I think so. 8 of them. So there are 8 possible outcomes total for those families, right? Okay, how many of these have meet our conditions? That one? That one? Any others? That doesn't meet the 2 boy requirement. So just 2 of them? We have to separate the 2 boys from number 2 is a boy. Okay, see how these are separate? So we need to separate those out. So we'll go with the 2 boys. There's another one in here, right? Yeah, right here. So, ooh, whoops, wrong key. Okay, those 3 have 2 boys, right? What has a boy in the second slot? 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, these, you kind of have to think, really think through these. So what's the probability 2 boys given 1 boy? Probability of A and B, right? Over the probability of B. So what's the probability of 2 boys so we have 3 out of 8, right? Times a boy in the second slot, 2 out of 8, over a boy in the second slot. Is that right? Something's fishy here. Oh, yep, that's it. Okay. So this boy number 2, yeah, there we go. Thanks. Pretty much. Is the top of my fraction right? Or is it 2 out of 8? Yeah, I think that's right. Something is wrong here. I don't like where this is headed. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Okay. Just, whoops. This is why I don't teach statistics in the AP style. Okay, so we have 2 boys. We're looking at this one again. There are 3 of those, right? 1, 2, 3. Then we have the probability that boy, or is number 2, there are 4 of those, right? I think we're making this harder than it needs to be. How many boys are in the second slot when we have 2 boys? I'm trying to follow the book, but it makes it really difficult. There are 2 of those, right? 2 out of 8 or 1/4. We don't need to make that difficult like this makes it. For some reason. Yeah, for something like that, you can actually just do the tree and say, well, this one meets that condition, and so does this. 2 out of the total 8, right? And we're good. So, yeah, don't make that more complicated than it needs to be like I just did. Definitely like I just did. Or, okay, so we could have used the formula there, and it would have worked, but if you don't need to use it, you don't have to. Let's put it that way. Okay. Obviously, this is a math homework, and it's going to get harder, right? I only assign, well, let's see, 1 through 13, so I'm giving, 10 minutes. I'm giving you guys until Tuesday because I'll be gone tomorrow. Yes, I know, I heard it. Grand Junction. Along with half of other teachers in the school. Our mock exams for the math tests, we have to go score them. So, Bruta, actually.
I should have made the deal that I was just in school tomorrow would be perfect.
There's gonna be a lot of people gone tomorrow.